We're here, he's real heavy, super tight on me, making my life miserable from here as he's trying to pass. All right? So I use my lockdown to push him away. Home will get my shoulder crunch. Now I go super stomp, lift, come to butterfly, we sit up. Knee inside of the elbow, pummel my elbow back in, pummel across. He grabs the hip, so I pummel my foot through, make the switch with my feet, start looking for this Kimura. He starts powering his way up. So we're here, I'm keeping control of his elbow, my knee comes inside his hip, and my foot's on his far hip. We're like this, and I've got a scoop grip on this leg. All right? From here, I'm gonna let go of the elbow as my foot gets to his armpit. Now I can let go and push. And this foot pummels through, and we're here. I pull the toes to his butt. He rolls through, we follow him to the 90-10, and we finish. Right? I know it's a lot. I'll walk around and help. All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1. When I get here, and I feel him starting to posture up, and I scoop grip this, and I get to my K-guard, and I'm here. When I go and I kick him away, as this foot comes around, this hand is coming under at the same time, right? Because I'm turning my body already, right? The sooner I can bend his leg, the better. So as soon as I kick him away, I have a second there where I can dig under this. And his leg is already bent, and I'm already in on his heel. So now, even if he backsteps, like I already have his heel. It's fine. He can backstep, go whatever he wants. He's still breaking. It's done. Right? So one more time. Right, so we're here. He starts posturing. I get that. I come to my K-guard. I start to push this. Once I let go of his arm, my hand goes from his elbow to his ankle. So I kick, scoop, and I'm here. I don't give him a chance to straighten his leg. All right? The straight leg is what's going to lose this position. If he can get that leg straight, now it's a battle. Now I'm going to be trying to have to switch, do different things, come up and go different places, which is fine. But I'd rather just finish and not have to keep chasing it, right? I've already been chasing stuff to get to this point. I don't want to have to keep chasing them around, you know? So if I dig that hand at the same time my foot comes around, I can bend his knee immediately, locking him in place and keeping him from running away. Make sense? Cool, just focus on that and let's keep going. 3, 2, 1. After I come through and I land here, if I catch this heel, so, you know, being the person who's attacking, just a tidbit here. When you're rolling in here, don't do this because your partner will explode their own knee. In competition, totally do this, right? But when I catch this, as soon as I catch this, I know he wants to backstep. What stops the backstep is me turning like I'm going to my knees. Try to backstep now?
Yeah, I can. You can, you'll just be very flexible with it.
Yeah, you can. Your knee will just be able to do circles. Right? So that's how you stop the backstep if you want to stop it. Right? As soon as I reach through and I get here, I just turn and I go to my knees. Right? And now it's like a belly down arm bar to finish. Alright? Like literally, like I'm just connecting my forearm to my hip and I hip into his leg. Make sense? Cool. So now, this is all predicated off I'm hunting the Kimura first, and then we're coming back to the leg, right? But I can also fake like I'm attacking his arm and just skip a couple steps and go right to his leg. Right? So let's just go butterfly with the shoulder hunch. Yep. So when I get here and I get to this spot, right? I can go from here and I can pummel this through, and then now instead of pummeling this leg all the way through to start attacking the Kimura, I can simply just make a switch and I can start attacking this leg. Right? So, you know, this is where it depends on where you want to go and how you want to play this dilemma game. If you like the Kimura system and you like Kimura attacks and everywhere that leads, attack the Kimura. If you're like, my highest percentage finishes are leg locks and heel hooks, go back after the leg, right? So I have this moment when I pummel this across that I can just scoop grip his leg, right? Right now, if I can't get my foot all the way to his armpit, I just slide here and I just push with my shin. It does the same thing. Right? So play with that, and then once you get to that backside 50-50, let your partner backstep the first time and then go back and then come up to your knees and let them slowly start to feel that backstep and feel the tension difference. So you can get an appreciation for how your leg's gonna explode if you really try to go for it, right? This is why everyone was concerned when BJ Penn backstepped on Ryan Hall, right? So let's do it. 3, 2, 1. This foot around and I'm reaching for this. My goal as I bring this foot around is to attach hip to hip. The closer I am to, to hip, the more control it's going to give me of his leg, making it less likely he's going to be able to find a way to clear his knee line. So as I start to dig this and I'm coming around, I'm lifting and connecting to his hip, right? So I'm already here, and if you look, like I'm in an inverted 90-10. My foot's on his stomach, my foot's on his far hip, right? So now, even if, as I sit back for this, he backsteps with me, I'm already there. I don't have to switch my feet. I'm already in position. Does that make sense? So by simply lifting my hips more and connecting to him as I get to that spot, like I'm already in a much more dominant position. So as this comes through, don't settle for just simply pummeling this in. I'm lifting and connecting to his hips, and I'm here. And look, now I'm in that spot. If I stay here, he can't backstep. So I just negated the backstep by getting my hips off the mat. And I can just finish him here. Make sense? All right, let's play it. 3, 2, 1. All right, so when I'm here, like if I try to clear my foot right now, like there's no space for me to get my foot out and around. All right, I've got to create some space to allow that to happen. I do that by pushing his face away and sliding down his arm with my grip. Right now, my grip is on his shoulder. I'm gonna switch from shoulder control to elbow wrist control, right? So as I push him away, I switch like this, right? Now I'm pinching his wrist with my shoulder and controlling here, and this hand is grabbing his elbow and we're pinching it in. Now I can continue to push him away as much as I need to be able to circle my foot around easily. All right, like this is huge because clearing this foot is the hardest part of this thing to set up all of your entries for your arm saddle stuff, right? And you'll even get here, I might be here and he might grab my foot with his right hand. And he's like, no, I'm not gonna let you do this, right? But if I push him, kick, I can still come around, right? It's about being in the right position and having the space to be able to do it. But that means I have to go from this shoulder control to elbow wrist control. Because right here, I can't clear my foot even if he's not holding my foot. Right? So I need to create that space. And the longer you are, the more space you're gonna need. My legs are really long. So I've got to get to here. And now it's easy. Does that make sense? Right? So if that's the part you're struggling with, that's why. And as I push him away, I'm still tight. I'm just sliding down his arm and I make the switch. All right, so as I slide, I'm pinching and then I'm grabbing. Right? Cool. Any other questions on that last sequence or any of the stuff we did? No? Awesome, let's get a picture.